Hey casters, Derek here at Baker 6 Clan. Today we're going after a T5 on Wausau Island, down out here around Savannah, Georgia. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this. So we got some dolphin coming up right here as we're pushing up some redfish as we're coming out here. All right, so we're out here on Wausau Island, which is actually a reserve, and we're going on a trail, a nature reserve trail. You got to get 7 caches to get a really cool coin. So we're going to get the first one here, here at Wausau Island. We're going to solve the puzzle to get into the actual lockbox to where to get the cache and get the stamp. All right, now we got the coordinates in. Now we're just gonna. All right. All right, so I just finished doing the traditional here at Wausau Island, and of course, as always, on Behind the Cache, I'm with the cache owner, and this is Ranger Doc, or also known as Kevin. Kevin, what a cool trail cache this is. Now, tell me a little bit about the trail.
All right, the Savannah Coastal Refuges Geo Trail was a collaboration of the National Wildlife Refuge System, the Savannah Coastal Refuges Complex, and local Savannah geocachers. Joel Voss initially kicked it off. He contacted us. He worked for the refuge system. Geocaches, for the most part, are not allowed on National Wildlife Refuges. The trail is a first of its kind, and we actually broke ground by being able to get these caches out there. I had to go through a very elaborate compatibility determination to get that. Once that was completed, because every refuge exists for a specific reason, and it had to, the geocaches and them being there had to be compatible with those reasons. Once all that was done and settled, then we actually managed to put this thing together. And it was a very big collaborative effort. It's the first of its kind, and it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge to get out here and get to them. So.
Now there's 7 on the trail, is that correct?
There's 7 caches total on 7 different refuges. The northernmost is Pinckney National Wildlife Refuge, and the most southernmost is probably Blackbeard Island, which is one of the hardest ones to get to.
Right, and you have to get all 7, and
it's about 100 miles in between them.
You showed me a coin last night that is just phenomenal. I'm definitely going to come back through and get all these to get that coin. I'm putting that coin on the screen right now so you can actually see what that looks like. Really cool coin. Now, if somebody wants to do this, how would they be able to come out and do these?
There is a website that you can go to that has the passport on it, or you can go to any one of the caches. The kiosk is supposed to have a passport in it, which we got to stay on top of, because it's I think there weren't any out here when we got out here, and I think it's probably of compliments of the hurricane that rolled through. But yeah, you can download the passport, which is probably the easiest way to do it, from the National Wildlife Refuge site. Or you can pick it up at the office at the Savannah Refuge. They actually have them in the office, and at any of the kiosks where any of the caches are, you should be able to pick one up.
All right.
But I would definitely download one just for backup.
Yeah, I mean, it was just really cool. I mean, the ride out here, got to see the dolphins, and you saw those on the video. Really cool. Really neat getting to come out here. I really appreciate you bringing us out here. Now, can anybody else, if somebody comes in town, can they contact you to be able to come out? Or?
Absolutely, either through the Geocache website, if you have my number, or know somebody's got my number, just get a hold of me. If I have the day off, then we'll coordinate whatever day you're coming out with one of my days off. And the only thing that I have to ask for is that y'all pay for the gas. I have access to the boat. I don't charge a personal fee. The only thing you'll pay for is gas to get out here, and we just have to coordinate on a day that I have off. And I tell you, the more people you put in the boat, split the gas, the cheaper it'll be. I'm going to say it runs roughly about average of probably $80 to $100 in gas to get out here and back. But it's worth every penny of it. Like I say, I mean, if you've never been offshore of Savannah in these waters, it's a beautiful trip. Like today, there's rarely a trip that we come out that we don't see dolphins. We saw an eagle today, and just the marsh in general. It's a beautiful area. It's worth it. You might only get one cache that day. This might be the only cache. We've got a new earth cache out here also. Might be the only 2 geocaches you get that day, but it will be worth it. 100% guaranteed.
All right. Well, thanks, Kevin. Thanks for bringing us out.
Anytime.
Thank you. All right, guys. So if this is the first time you've seen Behind the Cache, click that subscribe button over here. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment below. Hey, I'm going to have all of Kevin's information down in the description, so check that out. Go check this cache out. And also, when you come out, just make a day of it. There's another earth cache out here, and we're going to have that video next week. All right. I'll see you next time right here on Behind the Cache.